Hello everybody, it's Mama Char here, or Charlotte, or Charbar, whatever the heck you guys want to call me. Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel, and in today's video is a little bit of a different video for you guys. I've been wanting to do this for a little while, but never really thought about it at the time, because I always felt like I needed to be ready for it, I need to have time, I need to have at least some results to show you guys. So, if you guys don't know, I work out a lot. Not too much, not all the time, but I work out as much as I possibly can. I'm going to give you guys a lot of my tips and tricks as to how I got to where I am. I'm not going to sit there and say I guarantee it's going to happen to you within the time frame, or if it's going to happen, but I know dedication will get you to where you want to go. Transitioning, we could all say, is work, hard work. Hormones don't do just one thing. If you want to look the way you want to look, you got to work for it, honey. Not just taking pills and you're just that person next day. You got to work for it. I have gotten myself into the habit since January of this year, since New Year's resolutions, right? To kind of get myself in shape and get myself ready to be, the way I'm supposed to be. I think the best thing to do when you're transitioning is to target those areas that you feel like you want to feminize, to show off a lot more. And I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. I want to give a shout out to Adrienne. She is a trans YouTuber as well. She has shown me quite a bit of tips on her videos. I'll probably be linking down in the description below anyways to her video, because she also has some good tips. A lot of the workouts I'm going to show you guys I'm doing are workouts I really don't know the name. I'll actually end up looking them up, probably post them at the bottom what the name of the workout is, so you guys can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm doing. Also, so I'm sure that this will actually also benefit cis women, and if you're a cis man, it will help you as well. So I'm going to start off with number one. I go to work out every other day, mainly because I believe that your body does need time to rest, so I always give myself that resting point. A lot of people overwhelm themselves with working out every day, and that's why they kind of fall out of it right away. If you do it every other day, you have that one day to kind of relax and chill, let your body recuperate, and then you can go on the next day. It has worked really well for me, and it's really helped me out. I got to work out 4 times a week, which is really good, because it does take a lot of time out of your energy to do this stuff. I go to Planet Fitness. You don't have to go to Planet Fitness. You could do this at home. You could do this at another place. I go to Planet Fitness because no judgment free. It's a judgment-free zone, and it's probably pretty good for a trans person. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna get any sort of crap for being there or anything. Anything could happen at any time. People are different. People don't just go to Planet Fitness because they have rainbows on their heads and they're just awesome people. I'm not going to sit there and say that's the reason why I went there was because of that, but it is a good addition. So a lot of the workouts that I end up doing are aimed for the body areas in which I'm trying to feminize. So I always work out the legs, I always work out my butt, and I always work out my abs, because I believe that those are 2 of the main features in someone's body that kind of points out feminine, masculine. For instance, men have this sort of small waist and a big upper body, whereas women have this small upper body, bigger waist, or bigger hips. I'm sorry, I said waist at first. I meant hips for the men. Men have smaller hips. Women have bigger hips, okay? So when I work out the muscles in my hips to try to get my hips wider, get my butt bigger, and get my abs smaller and waist smaller, which is why I use what we call a waist trainer. And if you guys, hopefully the camera sees it, I'm using a regular typical waist trainer that kind of stretches out. It's always good to wear waist trainers like that, or at least waist trainers that are very flexible, so when you work out, it's not killing you to work out. At first, I have 3 different settings, ranging from how tight they are. I've worked my way up. I never went right to tight, because you don't want to pass out when you're working out. So you work your way to where you need to work out to. So I'm going to be showing a lot of stuff to the side of what I do, of different workouts, and they're going to be kind of in their own clips and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys come to understand where I'm coming from on those workouts. They're all my own workouts. They've benefited me. They've helped me. So some of the first things I could do with my workout, I usually go for a nice 1 mile run. I'm trying to beat my record is 8 minutes and 8 seconds. And that's for me to run 1 mile at 7.8 miles an hour. So that's what usually I do. I usually start off with cardio at the beginning of my workouts. Like I said, 1 mile, and then I do high kicks for about 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll extend that up and do like the bicycles for about 5 more minutes. That's about 1.25 miles for me. Of course, if you're working out at home, it's a little different. I can't say go to the bikes or run 1 mile. Well, you can run 1 mile outside if you guys want. But that's literally what I do to start off my workouts. I like to open up with a nice, good run. And I think it's a great way to get yourself into shape for the workout. So whenever I start my workouts, especially the stuff that involves just kind of sitting there and not running and not doing that stuff, I usually get down to abs right away. So a lot of things I'm going to do right now are going to look all weird because I don't have the equipment with me. I'm not at the gym. I would have loved to record the gym, but I honestly, I don't have anybody that go with me to the gym. So unfortunately right now at this point, I couldn't get a camera person and just walk around the camera and look weird in front of the people at the gym. So usually what I start off is I will get myself a 10-pound dumbbell, put it behind my legs like this, and I would put it back here, and I would to work out my legs. And I know I don't know much names for a lot of these workouts because I just don't look at the names. I'm more focused on just doing them and seeing the results. But I usually move up my legs about halfway. And I know I'm not the best at showing off this stuff. Like I said, between my legs, I have a 10-pounder. You can start off with 5, you can start off with 2.5, you can go to 10, 15, 20. I don't care how much you could hold right here, but I usually use a dumbbell, okay? Usually also, what I do is get down like here and move my legs up, like that. All the way up, all the way back. And that helps out my butt and also the muscles right here underneath. The next thing I usually do is I will work out my abs. I know I'm like all over the place with certain things, but to me they've actually helped me out a lot. So usually I would get down, get myself a medicine ball, and I would go like this. And that medicine ball can be anything around there, and it works out my abs because I'm completely staying up and I'm going back and forth. And then, with the same medicine ball, I usually go back and I basically do crunches, but in a way I'm using the ball for a weight like this, and I go from corner to middle to corner this way to middle. A lot of these workouts you guys probably already know about with a medicine ball, with anything that you can use for weight. That's something I use for my my workouts in terms of my abs. Of course, you can do regular crunches, you can do just regular thing like this, if you want to start off with no weight. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's a lot of different things you can do. The next thing I like to do is more so of, next thing I do is something more so of like these, where I go back and I hold 10-pound weights on both sides. You can use whatever weight you want, whatever works for you. And you cross like this, not too much, not too little. And from there, you can really, really work out your legs and your butt at the same time. So I know this is like a little bit amateurly made. There's a lot of things that kind of look sketchy in this video, but I'm trying my best at this time to do what I could do to show you guys what I do. I do a lot of wall sits, and if you guys don't know what a wall sit is, it's very easy. You sit on the wall, you gravitate, basically you show that you are sitting down on nothing, but your back is against the wall, hands are up in the air, doing whatever, not on your knees. That's how you do wall sits. I usually do quite a bit of wall sits, and I do crunches, or not, and I do squats. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of stigma around squats. They don't help you, or they do help you. Personally, they've helped me. Just saying. Typically, what I would do for another leg workout is usually I would get onto one of the machines that you can pull down. Actually, for me at the Planet Fitness, there are machines that you can pull up, pull down, bring down different weights. I typically like to pull down my weight here, have 15 pounds, put like a harness kind of like thing around my legs. And usually what I would do from there is I'll move back and forth with the weight against my leg. Or I'll go like this with the other leg from the back, from the corner, so that you can work out all angles of your butt. Because your butt is made up of more than one muscle. It's not just the butt. There's the gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus, different other muscles. And to make a butt look big and round, you gotta work around your butt. So you gotta work with different angles. That's what I do. I even do front kicks, even though that really won't help out my butt. It helps my legs in general with an extension. Now you can actually do that workout with rubber bands of your own that you might buy from Big Five, or you might buy from Walmart. Everybody has rubber bands you can get. It's very easy to obtain. There's some very heavy ones that are hard to stretch, some that are very easy for starters. There's all kinds of ways you can do it. I do a lot of my time on that one specifically. So yeah, another way I work out my legs is I move from right here to right here. Now, of course, for me, I usually have a 10-pound dumbbell right here. When I pull my legs up, help my legs get stronger. So that whenever, I guess you could say you're working out the muscles in here. The legs, if the legs are bigger, it's gonna help the butt get bigger too. I'm just saying. Other workouts I have done have involved working out my legs at the Planet Fitness with weight against my legs this way, where I could pull out or push in certain weights. Those are a very good workout. I can't really explain exactly the workout. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna actually have some names down here just to let you guys know what the workout is and how you can really kind of do it your own way, in sort of like transitioning it from, you know, going from the gym into the house. I know that a lot of you guys probably have anxiety going to the gym in public or going to public gym, and I really hope that I can find a way to show you guys how to do these workouts, because I know everybody, like every workout I've done, you can transition it to your home workout routine. It's very easy. They're just different ways to do it, you know, but it does exercise the same exact muscle. Another good workout for your legs would also be doing calf raises. And if you don't know what a calf raise is, basically when you stand up, it's when you go up and down like this, based off using your feet, your front of your feet. And I know I'm not a gym I'm not like a trainer, so I don't know much about the different parts of the body, but I do know that the workouts that I do benefit the look that I'm trying to go for. I definitely know what I'm doing in terms of what I need to work out. I've watched plenty of videos, plenty of tutorials, all that stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of different things I think I've done that I could tell you guys I know my stuff about. So I'm gonna let you guys know that these are the workouts I do. Sometimes they're only a portion of my workouts. If you guys want more, just let me know for a part 2. This is basically most of my workouts that I've done. I change all the time. I do a lot of different things, just because I like to switch things up and I don't like to do things all the same time. You guys can see how much my workouts have helped benefit my body. This is my body so far. I really like my body. This is my butt. Now, I'm still working on getting this area down here to get smaller because it's the biggest point here. But that is my body. Okay, so now that you guys have seen those workouts, I want to get out into the whole eating portion of my diet, because also a good workout routine goes well with a good diet. In other words, what's the point of working out if you're gonna eat bad? You know what I mean? You're gonna eat bad, you're gonna ruin your workouts, you're gonna have no progress whatsoever. Food is a big part of a in-shape diet and an in-shape in general, like to get to where you want to be. So, as I do, I've done my research, I've done all that stuff. There's a lot of different foods that really help you with your butt. And a lot of those foods are foods like avocados, pecans, peanuts, stuff like that. Cottage cheese, surprisingly cottage cheese. Peaches, beans help you out very well as well. A lot of foods along that line will help with a nice bigger booty. Like I said before, diet is a big thing. You want to eat your salads. You want to do all that stuff so that you can understand, so that you can get to the point where your body is more happy eating healthy foods than wanting to eat all those gross, overweight kind of foods. So, to sum it all up, you have to work out all those other parts of your body. Work out your legs, work out your hips, work out your butt, work out your abs. Do a lot of cardio. That will help you out as well. Good diet with the right kinds of food. Fishes are really good foods. And, stuff that, typical healthy stuff to eat. You know what I mean? Eating right is all that matters. There's just those few little things. I'm going to probably leave a little bit of foods in the description as well to let you guys see what else will help work out with your butt if you guys do want to get to that point in your transition. Now, everybody has different body types. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, you can go from 500 pounds to 150 pounds by next week. That's not how it works. Everybody's bodies are different. You got to work with what your body is going to work with, and you will get to where you want to get to. I promise you. Enough dedication, enough practice, and hormones, you'll be able to get to where you want to. Waist trainer, go to the gym, stay at home, whatever. Another best part, and I don't do this particularly myself, I think I should, is yoga. I know yoga and stuff like that will help lean out make your muscles very lean and make them more feminine. So, of course, this is basically workouts for trans women. I don't really know what to do for trans men or men in general. To me, I don't believe that not working out your arms is a bad thing, is a really good thing. I think that you should always work out your arms to an extent in a way. But if you're on hormones for about 2 years, muscle growth is different than it would be if you're not on hormones. Obviously, my muscles grow the same way as a female's. Well, I can't say completely the same. I can't say completely not. So, but I do know after 2 years, my muscles grow slower. So, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I'm going to have a little more tips. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. Maybe I can make a separate video regarding going for those other topics and those other situations and things, and maybe those other tips. So, but yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, give it a like, show some love, and subscribe. And if you guys can, ring the notification bell down below. And donate to my GoFundMe, do all this stuff, buy my book, whatever. Follow my social media links, and yeah, I'll see you guys next video. I'm Mama Shar, and you guys are my Cheers. I love you guys lots like tear tots. Bye.